Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Pub here from Pub's Place, and we're back at it with another video. I hope y'all doing fine today on this beautiful day here on Roblox Pet Simulator 99. Folks, what do you think we're doing here today? Let me tell you what we're going to be doing here. We're going to be talking about flags over here on Pet Simulator 9. Beautiful, beautiful flags. What flags should you be using to get the most huges, to get the most gems, to get the most everything, breakables? What should you be aiming for? Right, we're going to be talking about in what uses, kind of what you should be throwing them down for or saving them for. And I even got a little exotic flag thrown down there, and you can kind of see what flags I'm currently using there as well. And we'll talk a little bit about what you should primarily be using if you're in World 3, or saving to get in World 3, as the flags are not too crazy expensive to find and locate, and they are very helpful. The exotic flags, I will say, are expensive in gem price, but comparative to everything else, are relatively free and good pricing. So we're going to get right into it here. We're going to start with our fortune flag, folks. The fortune flag is kind of a very helpful flag, right? And I'll open this and we'll go over here and we'll look at these flags kind of while we're going over all of them. The fortune flag is going to give you 50 times coins and 2.5 times diamonds. I'm going to tell you this is very helpful, especially if you are grinding overnight, you're egg hatching, you're going for those huges, you're going for those items. You're going to want those extra coins, especially if you have charged eggs on, and as well as you get 2 times diamonds. This is better than this, and you definitely want to get that increase on diamonds. You're going to see a big increase, and you're going to want to definitely be able to focus on that to be able to get the most benefit out of that item and to be able to see the most sort of gains for those diamonds in those overall coins. Now, I use this one the most. This is probably my most used flag, like whenever it comes to grinding, whenever it comes to just in general. Now, I don't use it whenever I'm trying to break into new areas, whenever a new update comes out, or we're trying to go somewhere. Definitely not, and we'll get into the flags I use and recommend for World 3 whenever, as we're breaking our new areas. And for events as well. We have an event coming up. These are the flags you should probably be using in our upcoming event that's going to be coming. It sounds like it's going to be a blast, that Dino Tycoon. Probably going to have to use some of our items and flags to be able to make the most beneficial gains. So fortune flag is what I use most of the time. You're going to get the most benefit. It's probably the best grinding flag that you're going to want to use, outside of like if you can somehow get a billion exotic flags. So it's the same idea kind of that switch over to those, but we'll get to exotic flags here in a moment. But fortune flag definitely I use the most, and I find it the most beneficial for me and my setup and kind of what I'm aiming for and going for. And so yeah, we're going to move over to rainbow flags now. Rainbow flags, like I said, folks, very when we, like I said, we don't want to use these for leveling up. You want to use this for grinding when you're at your final area, or if you're going to be at an area for a while, definitely use this fortune flag. But rainbow flag, right, temporarily makes all of your pets in your pet empire, your pet army, is going to be rainbow. That is actually extremely helpful, and especially if you're just trying to make it through these midway areas and you still have pretty damage, you're just trying to speed it up a little bit. You don't need too much speed, you don't need too much progression through it. Then definitely use these. They're only 497 apiece. That's not too crazy. That's that's a little hefty amount of gems, so it's not a lot of gems in comparative to those exotic flags and the use of those exotic flags, of course, in relation to them. Now, this is what I use a lot. I blow through probably, I want to say I've sometimes with certain updates I can go through at least 100 plus, because I'll throw down a bunch, because if I'm in a lobby with a bunch of other people, I want other people to be able to grind for a while, and I want them to be there. And I have max on a lot of my masteries, so I can put down the flags for the max amount of time. Some people don't have that, so I try, gotta help everybody else out. Now we're gonna be moving over to the shiny flags themselves. Of course, this is shiny right here. Now, here's the thing. It is, in my opinion, that shiny flag is going to make more damage and is better overall. You're gonna get more damage overall. Now, if you already have let's say you have a chunk of rainbows already. So I think I only have 5 in my little pet army of huges here. But let's say you already have a chunk of rainbows, right? Then you want to make them shiny, because then you're going to get a lot more benefit out of it. But this right here, that's why I use rainbow flags a lot, because all of these become rainbow, and they become a very powerful group of huges. Or if you put them on the shiny there, they become even better, and I definitely recommend those shiny flags. They are very helpful whenever I'm trying to make it through those last areas that are especially difficult, and the stat pets are still not carrying us through those updates and carrying us through those areas. So we're going to move. Oh, there's a huge comment. How nice. We're going to move over to our exotic flags here. Exotic flags, folks. Exotically moving around anyways. Exotic flags themselves, very, very helpful in the grind. Now, I have placed these down quite a few times, and I get them through either a forever pack type deal. I've bought them in the trading plaza. They're extremely, extremely helpful, folks. They're going to get you through some really crazy times in areas without that much of a problem. They are going to... you don't want to use them all the time. Let's just say that. You want to use them whenever you're trying to get a lot of items in a pretty, fair amount of time. Because I've placed these down, right? If I do, like, right click and I place max, right? If I place max on all these, I'm going to go, I think I'll lose, I can put 45, so I'm going to lose 45. That's a huge chunk of my, flags on, and they're worth a lot. They're 56k piece. That's why I said, you can get them in a lobby, you can get them through forever pack. They're kind of a little more difficult to get. You can get them naturally, I do believe, through chests as well, in different mini games, of course, and of course in different like bags and things that you can get in here. Like these different items can give out different things related to different flags. That's how you can get a lot of flags very quickly. It's through opening up your gifts, through opening up all of those things, and just keeping, of course, on top of them. So my favorite flag and most recommended flag for damage and grinding is going to be that shiny. Second recommendation, if you don't have a lot of shinies, or you're saving your shinies for that last area, go for that rainbow, and because they're going to be cheaper overall. And then fortune for whenever you're in that last area. That's why you see I got my fortunes over there. I use, like I said, for right now I use fortune most of the time. If other flags become a little more better, I'll make a little more updated guide for the world. But there you go. Hope everyone enjoys this video. We've now made, of course, our guides for all 3 worlds that are out right now, and we might make some updated guides in the future that will be able to get us through to the next sort of area, and that's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm excited for it. And yeah, I hope you guys are excited for it too. I got more videos, of course, coming out and different things. Got to keep teaching everybody our different tips and tricks to be able to better improve our life. Anyways, hope everyone has enjoyed this video. Feel free to leave a like, comment, and if you want, you can subscribe. And remember, everyone, you can keep growing your own pet empire.